Have you ever just looked in the mirror and wondered, how unique am I really? I mean, we all know our fingerprints are one of a kind, sure. But some people have features that are so rare, they make you rethink what normal even means. So let's dive into some of them. We're going to go on a little journey here, starting with traits that are just a little uncommon and going all the way to conditions so incredibly rare, they're only found in a handful of people on the entire planet. Let's see just how deep this rabbit hole of human biology goes. All right, first up, let's talk about features that affect just a few % of us. These are definitely uncommon, but, it's totally possible you actually know someone with one of these. Okay, kicking things off is something called hyperdontia. If you thought getting your wisdom teeth was a tight squeeze, just imagine having even more than the usual 32. That's hyperdontia for you, the condition of having extra teeth. So where do these extra teeth even pop up? Well, it's not totally random. A lot of the time, they actually grow in right behind your normal set of teeth. Sometimes it even creates this shark tooth look in kids before their baby teeth have fallen out. So just how common is this? Well, it affects up to 4% of people. To put that in perspective, in a room of about 25 people, there's a good chance one person could have it. So not unheard of, but definitely rare enough to be interesting. Next up, let's talk about that little dangly thing at the very back of your throat. The uvula. For most people, it's just a single little lobe. But for some, they have what's called a bifid uvula, which means it's literally split right down the middle. The best way to picture it, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's like having a twin uvula. Instead of just one, you've got two distinct lobes hanging out back there, side by side. And if you thought extra teeth were rare, get this. This is twice as uncommon. Only about 2% of the world's population has this feature. We're definitely getting into more exclusive territory now. So, we've covered traits you'd find in a couple of people out of every 100. But now, let's just leave percentages behind because we are about to jump into a completely different league of rarity. Okay, we are now officially in the 1 in thousands club. These are traits so rare that you could probably go your entire life without ever meeting someone who has one. Our next feature is albinism. Now, this is a genetic condition, and it's all about a lack of melanin. That's the pigment that's responsible for all the color in our bodies. So, what does a lack of melanin actually look like? Well, the direct result is a very fair appearance, and it doesn't just affect the skin, it also affects the hair and even the color of the eyes. And here is where the numbers just get staggering. We're not talking 1 in 100 anymore. Albinism happens in just 1 out of every 17,000 people. That is a massive, massive leap in rarity. All right, prepare yourself. We've gone from 1 in 25 to 1 in 50 to 1 in 17,000. So where could we possibly go from here? Well, we go to one of the absolute rarest conditions known to exist. This is called adermatoglyphia. Just look at that name. A means without, and dermatoglyphia is all about the patterns on your skin. So put it together, and it's literally the condition of having no fingerprints. It's almost hard to even imagine, isn't it? I mean, where all of us have these unique swirls and loops on our fingertips, people with adermatoglyphia have perfectly smooth skin. No ridges, no patterns, just nothing. Now, you might be wondering if a condition this unique comes with other health problems. But believe it or not, it doesn't. Besides the obvious challenge with things like biometric scanners, it's a variation that doesn't seem to cause any other issues at all. So, just how rare is it? It's not 1 in a million. It's not even 1 in a billion. This condition is so unbelievably rare that it's only known to exist in 5 families in the entire world. Just let that sink in for a second. 5 families. Wow. So, from a trait found in 4% of people, all the way to a condition known in only 5 families on the globe, this whole journey across the spectrum of human biology, it really shows us one thing very, very clearly. And that is that human biology is just astonishingly diverse. It kind of proves that the idea of a single, normal body is, well, it's pretty much a myth. The range of what's possible is just so vast, and from the slightly uncommon to the nearly unique, every single body has its own fascinating story to tell. We've only scratched the surface today with just a handful of examples, and it kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? What rare, incredible story is your own body waiting to tell?